everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And today, we will be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Infernac Universe, Magneous, and a very cool figure in my opinion. It's a very new style of figure here, a new style of Transformer here, you know, but very cool nonetheless. But before we take a deeper look at this figure, we're going to show up some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Magneous fully transformed into his vehicle mode. And yeah, this is very interesting. This is cool, and it's very different. It's new. And I like new things, I like different things, and yeah, it's all checks I look at this and I don't even know what to say anymore. But anyway, yeah, he's made of rocks. He's a rock lord, I guess. He's from the Infernac universe, and yeah, based on the rock lords, and it's a new thing that Hasbro's trying here, and yeah, it looks very awesome. It looks awesome in my opinion. You got the front grille, nicely detailed, nicely painted. I'm not sure if this is rotated the right way. I don't know what's happening here, but anyway. So, but yeah, this was really unexpected. You know, I never expected Hasbro to go over the Rock Lord stuff in Transformers, and they did. They freaking did, and yeah, it looks very cool. It's not a retool scrapbook though. It's not a retool scrapbook. This is a totally brand new mold, and yeah, it looks awesome. It looks amazing. I absolutely love the detailing going on here, the coloration as well. It's all very rock color. So it's I'm not sure what type of rock he could be from, but it's all gray and all dark grayish, and you know, I love how the colors fade into the lighter gray, and you can see the windows. You got the net-ish windows. You got the silver trim going on here, and he does have some rolling wheels, so he can definitely roll. So yay! So yeah, very cool looking figure in my opinion. This has got to be one of my favorite Legacy figures of all time. Just how new and different and interesting this is. Just, yeah, it's all checks the boxes for me, man. So it's just such a fun figure to have in the collection here, and yeah, a new character to be excited for here. So yeah, very cool. Now he does include an accessory of his own. He includes a axe, because yeah, he includes an axe that kind of reminds me of Jetfire's axe. It looks like Jetfire's axe from the movies. I don't know why it looks like that, but it's an axe. It's a pickaxe, so you can pick some things. So yeah, you can store this weapon in the alt mode. There are 2 slots on top here, and just use those 2 tabs and just tab it on, and there is the storage right there. Now another thing that you can do with the alt mode is very cool. I love this. So you can actually remove the feet section here. You can remove the feet section here. So now it looks like a pickup truck. So now we can just split all this. So now we have these slots right in there. So these will just tab in. You can see there's a BR and BL, so you can tell which side is which. So anyway, just tab this on like that, and just tab this on like that. You can actually give him like a hammer or something, a big huge hammer, so like that. So yeah, which is pretty cool. I like that. But you can actually plug this onto the front of the car. There's a port right in there, and you can just plug this on right in there, and there you go. There is the vehicle mode with the battering ram, and that is cool. You can do that if you want to. That is very interesting, and it's very awesome, very exciting, very exciting in my opinion. Just with a car with a battering ram. so whee! You can just spin around and just just whack some Decepticons if he wants to. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what faction he's in. He's not in either faction. He's not an Autobot. He's not a Decepticon. So he can be on either side if he wants to. But yeah, he can swing around and it's just like an attack there. So that's pretty cool. So let's just remove all of this. Remove all of this, and we just tab this back on. Tab this back on. There we go. And then we just plug this back on. Just plug this back on. There we go. Easy peasy. So there we go. There we go. So yeah, I dig this guy. I really dig him. So now let's do some quick comparisons here. Here is Magneous compared with his wave mate, Legacy United Deluxe class animated Bumblebee. So you can see how the two Deluxes look together. And here is Magneous compared with the other weaponizer styled figure, the previous weaponizer styled figure, which is the Junkion Scraphook from Legacy Evolutions. You can see how the two figures look together. So that's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done with the alt mode here. I think it looks awesome in my opinion, but I think it's time to transform Magneous into his robot mode. So yeah, so let's get down to that. So now what we want to do, you want to untab these sections right here. Just untab these sections, untab these sections. Then you can take the whole leg section right here, just unfold the legs, and just unfold them, and split the legs. You want to bring down the foots. Bring down the foots, bring down the foots, bring down the foot, and bring down the foot. And there you have the legs all done. So I need to zoom out so you can see what I am doing. There we go. Alright, so now what you want to do here is you want to take the arms and bring them out. Take the arms and bring them out like so. And you want to take the fists and bring them down. Take the fists and bring them down. And you want to rotate the fist around so that everything is oriented properly. There we go. Take the other fist and rotate them around. And there we go. We're almost done. So now we take, you can see this section right here is on a hinge. So just bring this down on that hinge right there. And then you want to take the head here, and you want to rotate it out like so. And you want to bring these wheels in, bring the wheels in to form his chest. And just bring all this down, bring this down, that will suit into place. And then these will tab it in, tab it in, tab it in, tab it in. Make sure everything is all nice and lined up properly. Everything is tabbed in. And there you go. There we have Magneous fully transformed into his robot mode. Long note again. So there we go. There you go. There's Magneous fully transformed into his robot mode, and he looks awesome in my opinion. Looks very, very cool. I really dig the design of this guy. Really, really nice. Very nicely done in my opinion. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt right there. If my camera will focus. Thank you for focusing. And there we go. That's the head sculpt for Magneous. Very cool looking head sculpt. It's very asymmetrical, which I quite like. So yeah, very, very nice. Nice yellow for the eyes there. But yeah, very cool. I love him. I absolutely love him. Unfortunately, the chest has a little bit of a gap in there, so you can actually see through his chest, which is a bit unfortunate. You know, would have been nice if they had another panel to fill that in. But oh well, it is what it is. He has no soul, I guess. But anyway, so yeah. Very cool. And of course the legs, you know, the legs are a bit hollow, but there's something you can do with the legs. And I'll show that off in a little bit. So yeah, very, very cool looking figure here. So he does have a bit of articulation here, so he can rotate his head side to side. He can't rotate a full 360 due to the way this thing is in the way, so just he can rotate side to side, mostly around, mostly. So he can rotate side to side. There we go. It's not on a ball joint, unfortunately. It's on a swivel. So yeah, the arms can rotate a full 360, can move in and out. You do have a bicep swivel here. There's an elbow joint right in there, and then there's a wrist rotation due to the ball joint. The wrist is on there, and hands can move inward if they want to. There is a waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far. He can do the full splits. There's a swivel above the knee. There is a deep, very deep knee bend right there. And the feet can move up, can move down. Oh, I know, I hiccuped, I'm sorry. Can move down a little bit. And there is a little bit of ankle tiltage right there. So yeah, he has some ankle rockers. And I dig that. I very much dig that. So yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. So now you can give him his axe if you really want to. And just plug this into his hand. And there we go. He can whack some or he can pick up some rocks if he wants to, because since he's a pickaxe, not really a weapon, it's a pickaxe, so he can actually pick out some rocks for his collection. I don't know, but so yeah, or he can use it to cut some limbs, you know, cut off some limbs and just poke some Decepticons and just kill them all if he really wants to. So I mean, if he really wants to join the Autobots, he can use this weapon to kill some Decepticons. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. Now, of course, there is something you can do with the legs. If you want to fill this in, you can actually remove these armor bits from the arms here. And you just remove these armor bits, and you can actually take them. You can see there are 2 slots right in there, and there are 2 tabs right in there. So you can take these pieces right here, and you can actually tab this on to the back of the legs, like so, and you can actually fill this in so that there's no hollowness going on here. So you can actually fill in the legs with these panels. So you don't really need the filler kit, because Magneous himself is his own filler kit. So that's pretty cool that you can actually fill in the legs right there, and you have a much cleaner looking robot here, so you don't have much of an arm kibble going on. So yeah, Hasbro did a pretty good job of that, so I will say, very nice. And you can actually take the backpack and just remove that, and you could, if you really want to, you could plug this onto this port right here, and just plug that to his forearm, and have it like a shield. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, has a shield weapon going on, so that's very nice. That's pretty cool. So yeah, very, very neat. So alright, so let's bring in some figures here so we can actually see how Magneous looks with them. So yeah, let's bring in some size comparisons. Here we have Magneous compared with his wave mate, Legacy United Deluxe class animated Bumblebee. And yeah, Bumblebee is he's a tiny Deluxe. so yeah, Magneous is like a behemoth compared to Bumblebee here. So but anyway, let's move on. And here's Magneous compared with the previous armorizer or weaponizer styled figure, Junkion Scraphook from Legacy Evolutions. You can see how the 2 figures look together. So that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. But wait! There is more to this figure than meets the eye. So yes, he is an armorizer or weaponizer, so you can actually remove some parts and just, you know, armor up your other figures again. So the parts that are meant to be removed are the backpack, the arms here. So the arms need to be removed. For some reason, the instructions say that these bits do come off. For reasons. Okay, you can remove that if you really want to, but I prefer not to, because they don't go anywhere on your other figures. So you have to. So yeah. But anyway, so just remove these pieces right here. Just remove the front part of the legs here, and that is all you get. That is all. That's And this is all that's left for Magneous. But anyway, so just put this guy off to the side for now. And we can bring in a figure, a random figure. Scrapbook. We'll just use Scrapbook for now. So I'm just remove some of the pieces of Scrapbook here. Just remove all this, and put them off to the side. And now we can plug in some parts on Scrapbook. So now, well, the instructions tell me to plug these parts onto Animated Prime, but I don't have Animated Prime yet, so we're gonna use this guy. I'm gonna use Scrapbook. So yeah, because I think Scrapbook has the same connections here. So just make the hammer. You just make the hammer like that, like so. Now this piece right here, it is meant to go on the shoulder. So just plug in to the port right there. Just plug into the port. Oh, that actually works quite well. So it's actually pretty seamless there. So now what you want to do here is you want to rotate this arm around like that, and there we go. So just like that. So now we can just take the arm here. I think the arms are supposed to go on the ports on the sides of the legs here. I think that's what the instructions tell me to do. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, the instructions tell you to plug in the arms on the sides like that. So just rotate them around like that, like so, and just plug this on. I mean, you can do whatever you want with these parts. You can just come up with your own combinations. I'm just going through the instructions here, just using what the instructions tell me. So now, oh, wait, no. Hold on. Let me bring back this guy. I'm supposed to remove this. Remove these pieces. Remove these pieces. Remove these pieces. There we go. Remove them. Okay. There we go. We're moving on swiftly here. So just you want to take these pieces right here, and these will either go underneath. I think it's just go on the sides. Let's just go on the sides like that. Go on the sides like that, like so, and there we go. And then he can hold the big gigantic hammer. Unfortunately, the joints do not support the weight, so but anyway, so just there we go. There is Scrapbook armored up with Magneous's parts. Well, some of Magneous's parts. So there we go. That's it. That's how you do the armorizer gimmick. And you know what? This gimmick is always fun for me. It's always, you know, it adds to the playability of your other figures, and that's amazing. So to me, that's a major plus for Magneous. So but there we go. That's the armorizer gimmick there. So there we go. I think we're done here. So let's come back and we will get on to our final thoughts. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class, Magneous. Oh yeah. So yeah, very cool figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks pretty cool. The alt mode looks really cool. I love the fact that he can do the armorizer, weaponizer gimmick thing, and that is always a fun gimmick in my opinion. You know, the one gimmick that really brings me joy is the weaponizer gimmick. I just love just combining random parts with my other figures. Just play around, you know, it adds the playability, and it's just very fun to do. Yeah, it always brings me joy. It always makes me smile, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Transformation is smooth, it's easy, and it's fun. So and I'm surprised that you can actually transform this guy without parts forming. Unlike the first few weaponizers that we got from the Siege and Earthrise and Kingdom lines. But you know, they parts form with a purpose, and that's the weaponizer gimmick. So, but it's cool that this guy can transform without any parts forming. That's great. That's great. The battering ram thing in the vehicle mode, that is just amusing to me. It's just such an awesome thing to do with that alt mode. You can just make a battering ram or something. So that's pretty cool. I love the design for this guy, you know, the paint work. Definitely could have used a bit more colors, you know, to break up all the gray, you know, he's a bit plain for my liking, so definitely could have used a bit more paint here and there. I do have another one gripe with the figures, that you can actually see a hole in his chest, so it would have been nice if they covered that up, but oh well, it is what it is. But otherwise, this is a really well done figure, it's a very well detailed figure, and definitely a fun figure to have in the collection right here. So yeah, very nice to see new characters get some love in this Legacy line. So alright, so now if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm just going to give him a solid 9 out of 10. This guy is just, yeah, pure magic. It's just pure magnificence right here. Just, yeah, just, oh man, I love this figure. I love this figure so freaking much. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Great score for this guy. So yeah, just wish they could fill in the chest and just add a bit more color to him. So, but otherwise, cool figure in my opinion. So alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video review. So I did get this guy from One Toy, but if you want to get a Magneous of your own, hunt around. He's there in stock, so he's somewhere. He is somewhere. But if you do see him, definitely pick him up because he's just that good. So yeah, there we go. So alright, so ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my new videos in the future. And there's my Legacy Reviews playlist, so if you want to see some Legacy reviews that you might have missed on the channel, I will post the link to the playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Infernac Universe Magneous. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out till all are one. Oh yeah!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.